Coming up, the world goes for gold in paradise as the IAAF World Relays begin. And later on, what's in it for the Bahamas? Ahead tonight, we take a look at the economic benefit of the inaugural event. The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, starts now.
Now in HD. Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Every Day.
Good evening and welcome to the weekend edition of The Bahamas Tonight. I'm Candino Knowles. Thanks so much for tuning in. The 15,000-seat Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium was filled to capacity today as the world zeroed in on the newest and fastest track in paradise. The IAAF World Relays kicked off with athletes from 40 federations participating. Here's a look at day one.
To the rising sun, Bahamaland, march on to glory, your bright banners waving high.
I'm excited that the IAAF has chosen the Bahamas to host the inaugural World Relays, the largest sporting event in the history of the Bahamas.
In the 1 lap 4x1 and the 4 lap 4x4, that all teams who make it through to the final are guaranteed a... Listen to that! Unbelievable! Just up to our left-hand side, all of the Bahamians are...
2001, the world champs, and of course, Olympic Games in 2020.
On and on. Tanique Williams there, Christine Abertil. And as they say that
it is taking place in one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And I should also add, it is taking place on the newest track and the fastest track on this planet, anywhere on this planet. Let the events begin.
Well, the IAAF World Relays is no doubt a major sporting venue for athletes from around the world, and the relays, like other mega sporting events, are also significant to the host country, in this case, the Bahamas. In tonight's feature, Charisma Robinson takes a look at the rippling economic impact of the World Relays.
The 2014 edition of the IAAF Bahamas World Relays, drawing in more than 700 athletes and 30,000 spectators to New Providence.
Hotel occupancy levels are up. In fact, it's helping to cause the trend that we're on now for increased tourist arrivals to continue. You can't get a hotel room in the Bahamas right now. So the economic impact is just there for everyone to see.
A big deal, but more importantly, in addition to the large amount of money and pressure from the global attention, hosting the relays is already having a ripple effect throughout the island.
We should have almost a full occupancy where our total room capacity is 246. The majority of those rooms will be filled.
Taxi drivers and vendors are also getting their slice of this economic pie.
I hope to make out well, and which I feel all confidence, and I will make out well to the Almighty God. We expect to do well tonight. The stadium is full, tickets are sold out, and so we're looking for a good crowd. We're looking to sell out even.
With the economic benefits already obvious for the small businesses, officials are already hailing the potential impact of hosting the second edition of the World Relays in 2015.
We can do events of this nature or events of this magnitude. It proves to the world our capacity, and I think that's something that I'm certainly very much proud of.
That was our Carissa Robinson reporting. Well, ZNS Network will be carrying the IAAF World Relays throughout, from the opening ceremonies, as you saw just a moment ago, to the final baton pass. Well, our senior producer Julian Anderson-Roll explains what spectators who plan to watch the games from home can expect to see.
Coverage is also along with covering the Bahamas Relays, the opening ceremony, as well as the elite program, which will happen at 5:30. And we are working along with the host broadcaster, ISP, International Sports Broadcast out of Spain. They're actually shooting the race, and they have some 17 plus cameras. And we have a few of our team members who are working along with them. And then we also have another team who are working with the event presentation. They're responsible for generating content for the Jumbotrons. And so we have our technical people working with them.
Now, Anderson-Roll explains that the collaboration with the international press, which will expose the Bahamas to the world and provide international production exposure as well to the local press corps.
We are providing for the Bahamas. So it gives us an extended reach in terms of what we can do with their equipment or the feed from them. But it also allowed our people to be able to go behind the scenes, talk to ambassador athletes, talk to current athletes, cover what's happening, seeing a part of the organization, watching the track transform to where it is now. So we've seen this whole thing unfold, and so that part is really good. But I'm privileged to be a part of the producing of the live event for such a prestigious event on this scale.
All right, when we come back, we'll introduce you to a smarter way to watch the games. We've got that and more in a moment.